We talked about RunwayML before. This is a really interesting AI company. They quietly released something last week, which is super interesting, called image to video. It's blown up on socials. It's blown up everywhere because it's really fascinating.
What really blew up was the discovery that usually you feed it a still image and it's going to try to distill the essence of that vision, right? Color palette, art style, whatever. And then you give it a prompt and it tries to generate a new video using that image as guidance. And what people found and what was trending all over is that if you feed it a still image and then do not give it any prompt, don't give the machine any guidance, it will take that still and try to interpret motion and movement and lip flap if it's a human face. And the results are bizarre and beautiful. It's right in that nougaty Venn diagram center.
Okay, so here's the dumb thing I did this week. I used the photorealistic prompt, which we've also talked about here before, to create a really good Midjourney prompt to create something. And I created a pretty cute image of a dog, literal dog influencer. This was a dog that was wearing a cute little jacket. We'll put the picture up here, wearing a cute little jacket, and was in a room full of dog treats, and clearly he was getting ready for his YouTube show. So this is the dumb thing I did. I combined these two things, which was the dog influencer photo, and Gen2 image to video, and I brought them together into one insanely dumb thing. And essentially, I animated a bunch of photos of animal influencers. So first, Kevin,
God,
yes,
okay.
So bring up some videos.
I'm seeing these. No, I'm seeing these for the first time. Everyone, Beauty Cat 1 is ready to take over TikTok. Beauty Cat 1 is a beautiful Siamese, a makeup influencer, I'm assuming, because surrounded by all of the cosmetics, which, unfortunately, I'm sure her bloodline was tested on at some point. But I digress. When I hit play, I see what looks to be a manager or handler in the back in like a pink robe that comes out of a curtain. It looks like it's a curtain in the scene, but then Gen 2 goes, yeah, that's a person. And there's a hand, and they're moving about, and it's like she's about to go and prep the beautiful cat influencer for her shot?
That's exactly right. So what's fascinating about this is each time, if you give this to Midjourney's image, it's taking it and kind of imagining what's happening next. So the other thing, if you go to the next step for this, I actually did the zoom out with Midjourney and just wanted to see what it would look like.
Good.
And it just kind of gives you an interesting illusion of movement, right? Which is a really fascinating thing.
So the wide shot of this Siamese cat surrounded by makeup in this pink, lacy environment, when you say the illusion of movement, Gen 2 is taking that still of the cat, making its head move around. And if you followed anything in the AI art scene, you know that coherence, keeping a model the same as it advances and moves, has proven difficult time and time again. This looks like the same cat moving its head about in a scene, and that is magical, even at this phase in the game.
Okay, let's move on to the next one. This is a sushi influencer. So this is a little cute dog. Kevin, describe what you're seeing in this one.
This is a sweet little yappy ankle biter who is soothed and calmed by the tray of delicious sushi and some sort of orangish vegetable drink with sticks coming out of it, maybe Pocky, I don't know. But this sweet little doggo is just waiting for the audience to come in on its TikTok live stream. And he's got a little robe, a little kimono looking thing going on. Super adorable.
I included this one mostly because of cuteness. The next one, though, is fascinating because it essentially is there's an animation that happens that you could see in an actual animated movie, right? Like
even a couple episodes, mere 15 episodes ago, Gavin, about prompt to Hollywood quality movie. This is a Pixar level something. If this were a quick flash in a trailer about Boss Cat from the makers of Boss Baby, perhaps.
Exactly.
This is a DreamWorks Pixar quality animation.
Yeah.
This is a Siamese cat wearing a tie. It's got a desk. It's backlit by a nice orange glow from a window. It has a little latte, and Boss Cat is slamming its paw on the table as it leans forward in this little animation loop. It is not perfect, but the fact that it is this good is astonishing.
It's amazing to me, right? This was a prompt that I gave to Midjourney. Midjourney created the image, and I just took that image and slid it into Gen 2 with the ability to keep that character and take Boss Cat and put Boss Cat into a fight with another boss or into anything else happens. Like, you can see the steps happening now that this is going to allow. Okay, let's go to the next step, because I was thinking, what is a trope that you often see influencers do? And one of them is cliff walking, or getting the shot that looks like they're living on the edge.
This is the GoPro shot before they fly the drone. This is Adventure Cat on a cliffside looking into the fisheye lens, and its own eyes are very wide. But a green valley behind it, there is lens flare happening in the scene as the cat moves. Gen 2 is smart enough to go like, yeah, even though it's kind of cloudy, it's sourced the sun and it's adding artificial lens flare. I can't.
His arm is reached out, and you can see the arm is holding the camera above him. So anyway, this is another thing. We're almost wrapped up here, but this next one's a cute one. I just threw it in because, like, these are more tiny chef dogs. And these ones are like, I would watch a YouTube series with these guys, right? Like, we could call it Tiny Chef Dogs, and the Tiny Chef Dogs, like, make things, right? And they're animated a little bit. You can kind of see them moving around. They're not, this is not like a huge animation.
There are 5 puppies underneath an ornate chandelier at a beautiful marble countertop with all sorts of charcuterie. I was trying to think of what a dog pun would that be. Barcuterie. And they've got little teeny tiny chef hats on. They have little aprons, and their little paws are like trying to serve the trays, and they're just figuring it out. They're just making their way through this kitchen in life, and isn't that adorable?
And welcome to the world of Gen 2 video.
You can sign up for free. This is hashtag not an ad, but they give you like 100 credits, which each generation is 4 seconds of time, and you get 100 seconds. Is that how it works?
That's how it works. And also, don't get dissuaded by the fact that at least half of your videos that come out are not going to be great. You'll get some good stuff. You just got to keep trying it.
It is sort of an AI slot machine at the moment. Whether it's silly or sincere, you'll find your own use case, but don't be afraid to go and try it out. I was bringing video games to life. It is such a cool toy.